Hey everybody, my name is Prez and welcome to episode 1 of Cities Skylines. So anyway, yeah, this is a new thing for me here on this channel. I've never uploaded Cities Skylines and I'm really excited. So most of you are old subscribers and you're subscribed for CSGO. So I've got some good news for you. I'm still, CSGO is not ending. This is just a multi-gaming channel now, and actually, since I'm going to be focusing on this channel a bunch more, there should be even more uploads, more CSGO uploads. I might be able to get out like weekly uploads, which are like for CSGO, and I want to try to do weekly for this series as well. And I know that sounds sort of mediocre, but since I'm sort of busy at the moment, I feel like it's better than nothing, and it's better than what I was, my standard was before, which was, I really wasn't focusing on this channel enough. So anyway, getting into things here. So if you're not even sure what Cities Skylines is, it's pretty much a city builder, that, I've modded my game a bunch, so I've got about 50 mods and a ton of assets, probably way too many. I'm just addicted to downloading growable assets because I can't stand the default buildings, so that's probably why my number's so high. I think I've got like 1,300 assets. I'd probably have like 1,000 if I didn't care so much about growables, but I do, and can't evade that. But anyway, so yeah, I'm really excited for this, because if you didn't know, I'm actually a really big fan of this game. I've got about 360 hours on the game, and it's definitely one of my favorite games at the moment, and I've been playing it a ton. I sort of play the game more for detail work, like decoration than for practical purposes, but that doesn't mean I'm just gonna neglect what I built. I'm just more focused on aesthetics, and I will be in this city here. So as you can see, we're on this wonderful map. Let me actually no, now I remember the name of it by heart. The name of this map is Elwyn Forest HD. Pretty awesome map. I just sort of did a bunch of browsing through maps, and once I got to the point where I was just finding a bunch of unfinished maps, I was done, and I was sort of looking through maps before that, and this was, like, it's not perfect, but I think it's probably the best map there is that I could be using for this, for what I want to do, I guess. Yeah, so I think it's probably the best for what I want to do. I want to have just a nice suburban, like a huge suburban area. I want to focus on suburbs and beautiful suburbs and such. The main city, I'll do a little bit more live gameplay. There's going to be some at the end with me just talking a little bit and placing some things at the end of this video, but I'll do a little bit of that in the next video. So yeah, anyway, right about here, you're going to notice that the color of the roads changes. So my game pretty much, it was working on last Friday, and it was working last Friday, then I tried to open it up on Saturday, looking forward to continuing to record it and getting this episode up over the weekend, but my game wouldn't load, so I pretty much used the fix that, well, right now a few YouTubers, namely Fluxtrans, Fresh Popcorn, and Strict Toaster, are needing to use this as well. So pretty much the fix is pretty much, so like I've got the common cities.exe has stopped loading when I'm trying to load to the main menu issue. Flux and others are having this issue right now, and this fix works for me. It's pretty much to press the play button for Cities Skylines in your Steam, immediately disconnect your internet, and then it works okay. Flux was saying on Twitter that it might be loading or like searching for assets or something for some reason, and I don't know, but anyway, I'm just hoping that I don't have to do this forever because it's sort of annoying. But with this game, whatever you can do to get it to run okay. If you're, playing with a lot of mods and stuff, whatever you can do, it's all worth it. So anyway, as you can see, we built the interchange over there at the beginning, and I realize it is a little bit, it's not even, and I sort of fixed that off camera after I finish recording, so I'm really sorry if that bothers you. But anyway, so yeah, as you can see, we've got a little foundation for the village set up, sort of. So as you can see, we're starting to place some little apartment buildings. I love these apartment buildings because they're nice for sort of just, I guess, a semi-high density suburban low income sort of building. I don't know. I love that asset. I don't really know what it's called, but it's one of those Rico apartment things. So yeah, anyways, there's a motorhome hanging into the edge of the road. I really don't. I don't think it's a good idea that for me to have the Winnebago RV asset, because it's just so, like, a while ago I was posting like screenshots of it just not working to Reddit. It's like it just doesn't work a lot of the time when it comes to parking and stuff. It's just like, it's just too big. It's just not meant, like, that sort of size is not meant for a like one of the sort of normal vehicles, sort of the size that's meant for like an industrial truck or something. So yeah, as you can see, I placed some of those trees, so way later on I end up changing that a lot, because the trees just, there were too many varieties, and it's like, I understand that might be sort of realistic in the real world, but it just didn't look that amazing for like a sort of a forest. And I'm gonna probably do more deciduous stuff closer to the city. I'm probably just gonna use the sort of, it's a simpler conifer asset throughout the mountains, because it sort of makes sense. And I'll do more, I'll use that a bunch sort of down in the valley, and sort of in the suburbs and stuff, but I'm gonna do more deciduous stuff down there. So anyway, yeah, I don't actually have a name for the city, and I'm really not sure what it's gonna end up being. So I'm thinking something with valley in it, because it's sort of a valley that this city's gonna be built in. I don't know. I'll probably just accept suggestions for a while. I don't know. I don't think the actual name of the series will be really based off of a name. It might be in the future once we come up with one. But yeah, name suggestions would be awesome, because I want to get the city names, or obviously not a city yet, but what I want to do for this city. So what I want to do is I want to build it, obviously, in this valley here, and I will put like, I'm not in the game right now, and it will take a little while to load up, so I don't really want to get my own screenshot, and I forgot to grab one or show where I want to build the main city or anything, or show the map a bunch, like in the video. So I'll put a screenshot up on screen right now that's taken from the maps Steam Workshop page. So, credits obviously to the creator of the map, known as Warden, currently on Steam, for the image and the map. That's pretty much where I want to build the main city. It's sort of like, it's got a seaside sort of area that I can build a harbor on, that I think will be really awesome. And yeah, I think that'll work really well for the spot for the main city, sort of on a little island, I guess. I don't even know if it's an island. I don't think it's an island. You can go to the Steam workshop page. I'll put it in the description. If you want to, see more images of the map and get the map for yourself. I'll probably put a mod list in the description as well. I just gotta remember, and if I don't remember, tell me. I'll get my mod list sorted out. I don't know if I'm gonna do an asset list because I don't think there's an easy way to create a list from everything I'm subscribed to. Like, as far as I know, the only way to do it is one by one, and that's not actually the easiest thing when you've got 1,300 assets. So, I don't think it'll be practical for me to make an asset list unless there's a different way to do it, and you can tell me if there is. And I just don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you guys with music, and you can watch the rest of the time lapse, and I'll meet you in a few minutes in game to place a few little things, and yeah, I'll see you guys there. here I am. So, anyway, I'm really happy with how this build turned out. Honestly, I think this little village thing looks pretty awesome. Oops, this is disconnected. I had to move the train station a little bit. Let's reconnect that. There we go. That works. So anyway, yeah, I'm sort of getting a little bit tired of doing rural builds like this, or semi-rural. Yeah, I guess not really a farming village, so it's not full-on rural, but you know, pretty rural. I'm sort of getting tired of this because I've been working on this type of thing in a different save for about like 3 weeks now. So yeah, I can't wait until we're doing suburban and urban stuff. Oh, let's change the time of day a little bit. So we get sun shafts. There we go. Beautiful. So yeah, I'm honestly, I think this looks really awesome, and I think the detail in here in the little parks turned out awesome as well, and I think it all just came together really well. The Applebee's here disappeared, so I think we're gonna have to place that back. Let's do that. There we go. So that should be good. All these buildings are abandoning, and I don't even have automatic bulldoze or anything anymore. I should probably reinstall that. But yeah, to be honest, like, I'm probably happier with this than I have been. I guess mostly with the detail work than I have been with any other rural builds. I think the cables, like the power utility pole things, they look awesome. I think I did this off camera, but I decided to add this little thing over here, which is like, what's it called? It's in this little, it's rural factory. It's in this little pack of sort of rural props. So yeah, there's like a little pack of things right here. I guess I can place a few, but I don't know. I think this pack should be pretty nice moving forward as well. So you can just look up rural, and you should find that. I just want to place the underpass support things right here, because I haven't even placed them yet. I haven't used the underpass supports or whatever they are at all. I have not. I haven't really found the need to until now, and I figure this is a pretty good spot. You know, under here. Oops, that's not good. Let's replace that. That should work. Whatever. Yeah. Okay. So let's place this. I believe it's in this area. I mean, I could always search it up, but, you know, it's nice to see all of them together. Okay, so, yeah, that looks a little bit big. And I think I'm going to need to raise this road up a little bit. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, there aren't 9-meter ones, I believe, so, yeah, when those come out, that'll be really nice, because I don't really like elevating stuff 12 meters, or 12 units or whatever. Most of the time. Let's do this. Why? Oh yes, I have number lock on from the cinematic camera mod. Okay, let's see. Let's do this. And yeah, that slope is worse, but I'll just have to deal with it. Now I gotta place that back again. That works. Okay, so now let's place these. Okay, so yeah, wait, I gotta upgrade this to have no, wait, no, wrong thing. Defaults and no pillar. There we go, and let's place this now. I keep opening the wrong panels. What am I doing? So let's see. Does that look okay? Yeah, that looks awesome. Yeah, this looks awesome, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, these supports, like, I've seen them, like, posted, like, people have posted screenshots of them, on Reddit and stuff, so I've seen a ton of the screenshots, but that looks, yeah, this isn't really for this, but Yeah, these props are awesome. Okay, so let's place the other one over here. And by the way, I realized that might be repeating myself because I'm sort of recording this like before I record the voiceover for the video. So yeah, I apologize if I'm repeating myself, but I realized that this intersection isn't really. Does that look okay? Looks even enough. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Wait. I might have. Yeah, I can move it over a little bit. But yeah, I realized that this intersection, this doesn't really look. I might have to tweak that. I can always go to it later. It's not going to disrupt much. I just have to move these. Actually, I might as well do that in just a moment. I think I'll do that off camera. I'll tweak that. Let's delete this. Why is this not selecting? Okay, I'm just gonna have to do this. Oh, okay. That's a very, very large little thing. I didn't realize it was. Let's see. Okay, that works. Let's place this again. I'm really not used to placing these supports here. I haven't really, again, ever used them. This slope doesn't seem to want to work too well with them either, though. Whatever. I'll take it. Now that looks okay. I'll take that. Okay, so this little village is sort of done. There are some loose ends that need to be tied, but you know, when I make connecting areas, then I'll deal with those. But for now, I think this looks awesome. So, if you did enjoy the video and you want to see more, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, see you all next time.